Hello, England fans, and welcome to the Dinner Forever podcast. I am your host, Chad Williams. Please subscribe on YouTube, give me a follow on TikTok, smash the likes on this video. So, this is match reaction in the round of 16 in the World Cup 2026. This is Mexico 2, England 3. And after all that, guys, it was worth staying up. And where do I start? What a game of football. I mean, that was knockout football at its pure best. And I also want to say as well, well done to everybody who stayed awake for this match. The game was delayed by 1 hour. It was meant to kick off at 1 a.m., but due to a storm, it kicked off at 2 a.m. But congratulations to all the pubs in England staying open late to 5 a.m. All of you did a great job. And I bet today a lot of England fans called in sick. And I actually, by the time I went to sleep at 4 a.m. And in the game, for me, it was a massive achievement, this is. Probably this is. We won the hardest game of the tournament so far. We had so much against us in this game. We had the weather to deal with. We had the altitude. We had Mexico's record. And it was a fantastic spectacle at an iconic stadium. It's a real theatre of football, the Azteca. But we relished the occasion. What I love about this game is we didn't show fear. We were up for this moment. We managed the game so well. But, at the start of the game, we were very patient with our build-up play. We didn't rush anything. We managed it so well. But for a neutral, it was a great game to watch at the World Cup. Probably one of the best games that I've ever seen in a long time. It was a game that had everything in it. It had a red card in it, and it had two penalties. And I expected it was going to be a hard game. The Azteca is a very intimidating atmosphere. Mexico fans trying to put us off. And Mexico contributed to this game. They made it nervy for us. We had to really work hard for this victory. But we fought like lions. We kept fighting. We showed so much resilience. And some of the defending was class. It was back to the wall stuff, it really was. But we showed so much passion, desire, and urgency to win this game. So we really showed that we wanted it. And we played Norway in the quarterfinals. We got another challenge against Norway to pose a very different threat. The side who have got quality looks at Odegaard and Erling Haaland. But we shouldn't fear anybody in this tournament. We really show what we can do. To me, Anthony Gordon, best player on the pitch. He ran his absolute socks off. And what I like about Anthony Gordon is he's direct and he's so positive going forward. He makes those positive driving runs. He has so much space to run into. And he looks like he can be a player who could take his game to the next level for Barcelona. In the wide areas, it was crucial. Him and Saka both working hard down the flanks. With Anthony Gordon, he never gives up. And he shows so much desire. Look, Anthony Gordon was everywhere. He showed so much pace. He showed real energy. So for me, Anthony Gordon, he has to start the next game as well. Jude Bellingham as well. He did so well to keep on the position. He scored 2 goals in 1 minute. And Bellingham really shows his true quality. It's amazing to think that Bellingham's only 22 years old. And in this game, he showed a lot of maturity as well. He handled it really well. And with Bellingham, he just kept going. Also not drawing forward. He held on to possession really well for his team. He's a player that never gives up. And Jude Bellingham never disappoints. He always puts in the effort in. When we need him the most, in those big moments. Does well, all his tenacity. Does well, and his pressing. Look, Jude Bellingham, look, his work rate was magnificent. Then we got Harry Kane. With Harry Kane, like, your country can always count on Harry Kane. He was so reliable at penalties. He was so calm and composed. He took his penalty really well. And he was a little bit nervy for Mexico. There's one point we lost concentration. Then the game changed. And Quinones scored. Jimenez had quite a few chances in the box. Some of the crosses were very dangerous. Jordan Pickford was called in to action a few times. There was a sending off. I totally agree with the sending off. From Kwanzaa, he was reckless by Kwanzaa. He was always going to be ready, went in with force. So that was a fair decision. But I do think the Mexico penalty was harsh. Harry Kane had his foot in the air, but it wasn't really endangering the opponents. So the referee didn't do too bad. But I do think he got the Mexico penalty wrong. But also in sending off was clear as day. That was a real turning point in the game. And I think Thomas Tuchel got his substitutions right as well. Bringing on Dan Burn and John Stones was a great substitution. Bringing on the experience and physicality in the defence. So Thomas Tuchel got it spot on. For England, this is a great achievement. And arguably, I think this was the hardest game. And I was really impressed how we managed that game, how we got through it. At one point, Mexico did throw the kitchen sink at us. But Ezri Konsa as well. Mr. Reliable, he was solid. But there were some good challenges. It was a complete team performance. And that is a spirit I want to see from this England team this tournament. But yet, it was tournament football. It was very best. And to go into an intimidating stadium and get a victory shows how much the togetherness of this team. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on the England